stay with us. Now, it's rated among the top traveling entertainment brands in the country. That's the 99% Zulu Comedy, which celebrates its 10th anniversary this year and will mark this milestone with 2 shows in Durban on Thursday the 26th November and in Empangeni on Saturday the 28th of November. The celebration will also see the fusion of stand-up comedy with drama comedy in one production for the first time in comedy history. For the first time, the show will not have an MC, and all performing comedians will be seated on a couch on stage dialoguing about some funny experiences both in their lives and on the show since inception. The show is the brainchild of Monwabisi Grootboom, who joins us now from our Durban studios. Monwabisi, thank you very much for joining us. 10 years, can you believe it? This show, 10 years, this show has evolved, has grown from strength to strength. Audiences have loved it. Reflect for me quickly on the 10 years.
Wow, what a journey, eh? Ups and downs, no money. But it's been a really, really lovely journey. We started with virtually a project that has never been in South Africa. And we are so happy today that, you know, stand-up comedy in Vernac, it's actually becoming, you know, a trend in a lot of provinces in the country. But we really started from ground zero, you know, as it were. And it's been a lovely journey in that it's been exciting. It's been a roller coaster, Sam. It's really, really been a roller coaster. But now, as they say, we started from the bottom, now we're here.
You're quoting Drake's lyrics there. You know, one of the things we, as South Africans, we're very proud to see something homegrown blossom and become a huge monster. And maybe it's an unfair question, but can you pick a highlight for me?
Really, really unfair. But I think the highlight for me would have to be starting with guys and girls that nobody knew, that have never performed anywhere, into being people that are now on television everywhere. They perform in the continent, you know, everywhere. And, you know, they are among the most popular people, you know, as well as stand-up comedy. I think for me, that will have to be the highlight. Having started with the show from, you know, unknown entities into the known entities that they are today.
Now, we're also conducting this interview because 10 years is a big milestone. On the 26th and the 28th, you'll be celebrating that in a very unique way. There's no MC. Yes. How did this idea come about? Because that's also a first.
It's definitely a first. Sam, we sat down and really, you know, after 10 years, you want to come up with something new. You know, the show next year, there's big plans coming up next year, you know, for stuff that have never happened, you know, with the show. It's going on television. But with the show next week, we really started, you know, thinking about how can we, because we know that the show is always sold out. You know, so it's no question that, you know, people will, you know, are supporting the show. However, we thought of giving people something that they have never seen before, something that I have never seen before, you know, in comedy stages across the world. And also really it's going down memory lane. That's our theme, you know, for the 2 shows in Durban at the Playhouse as well as at Empangeni. You know, and we thought drama, it's still comedy, and people reflect, you know, their experiences, not only on the show, but also in terms of their personal experiences. There are gags that we laugh at. We had, as part of our rehearsals the other day, and we were laughing at some of the first gags with some of the comedians. You know, it was really funny about how they came about with those gags, you know. So right now, people have grown, and, you know, it's all something to laugh about.
Well, obviously we've run out of time, but on the 26th of November and on the 28th of November in Durban at the Playhouse in Empangeni, we're urging everybody to go and get it. As you heard, these shows are sold out, so you need to go and get your tickets as soon as humanly possible. Monwabisi Grootboom is the organizer and founder of the 99% Zulu Comedy Show, which celebrates, get this, 10 years. It's his 10th anniversary, and it rounds it off in Durban on Thursday, the 26th, as I mentioned, and the 28th of November. You see the poster on screen right now. Go and get your tickets. We take an ad break. You don't go anywhere.